Hey, welcome back to Music Time. This is Kelsey with Music Promotion PR, and today I have with me Tifane. Welcome. How are
Hey.
you?
Hi, Kelsey. I'm good. Thank you. Thanks for having
Of
me.
course, anytime. I'm really excited to be talking with you.
I am too. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a nice little talk about the new music and stuff. So I'm very excited. I have a lot to say.
Yeah, the last time we had texted, you mentioned the French ballad you were dropping, Un Automne,
Mhm.
and that's out,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it is. So it's like giving birth this week. I had a lot of long nights, and the stress was I didn't sleep the night before it came out because this was something new for me. This was the first time I released a song with just my voice and two instruments in a long time. It hasn't happened since my first hit since 2005. So it was big in a different language,
Mhm.
so I was nervous. Happy nervous.
That's awesome. Why? So you said 2005. What made the change between your regular English to French Creole?
Well, so I've sung mostly in Creole and I don't think I've ever had a song in French. And my most recent song with English is not my first song with English in there, but my most recent song was a little bit, of both Creole English. And this song was not written by me. It was written by a French producer who also composed the melody, and then I played along with the melody. I also put my part in the composition so that I could make it mine and still give a vibe that was still a Tifan vibe, I
Yeah.
guess, because I wanted to make sure my fan base knew that while I'm growing and my voice may grow, because I was 24 the first time they heard me sing.
Mhm.
So it's been a while, and I wanted to express that womanly voice. So I think this song kind of did it. The first time was just two guitar, and this time it's two piano. And in between, I've had a lot of songs with a lot of instruments to be more lively.
Mhm.
So I guess I went back to basics.
No, I love that. And you had another song released earlier this year, which was Parfum Ça. And wasn't
Yes,
that more geared towards French Creole, while Unatom was just French?
yes, it was. Because um, I figured, okay, let's do something where, honestly, to be honest with you, the chorus came to me as I heard the beat with the sentence, and the sentence happened to be "Parfum ça."
Mhm.
So it came to my head. The inspiration was just "Parfum ça," and I was like, okay, so I'm gonna have to write a song about whatever Parfum ça means. Don't do this to me. So I'm gonna have to write a song about don't do something to me, and the rest of the song came in Creole, and then some of the chorus came in English. That's just how the inspiration worked. And I accepted and took it, and I said, you know what? Maybe this will put me somewhere else in a different market. And because of the beat, it's R&B, Afro beat ish,
Mhm.
and this time it's all French. So I'm not scared of hitting different markets. That's really my objective. Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, I wanted to ask you, like, what genre you consider yourself as, because I'm hearing like your lyrics in English, French Creole, and just French now too.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would say officially I'm really a Afro-Caribbean artist. If you look at 90% of my
Mhm.
songs, my percussions, the fact that I sing in Creole and never sung in French before until Un Automne. So it's really it's been my trait. My brand is really Afro Caribbean. So a lot of a vibe of Africa and a vibe of the Caribbean. And in between, because I was inspired by artists I've heard my whole life, music I've heard my whole life are soul artists, a lot from the US, some from my country. It's a little mixture of that.
Okay. What artists specifically have inspired you to like take this route?
Well, I like to say I took a pinch of each person
Mhm.
to build what I call the nice mixture of all of it. So Whitney was always stage presence and confidence on
Yeah.
stage. And I'm gonna go with artists that you're familiar with that you may not, instead of those that you may not know from my country. Um, Aretha Franklin is just, singing like you're in your kitchen cooking. That comfort, be comfortable when you're singing. So it's, I've Bob Marley be a change, be a change, seeing things that will inspire, that can get people up and, ready to stand up for whatever they believe. So it's really not just their voice. I never wanted to sound like anyone. It's really whatever they brought that wasn't just their voice. Of course, they had more than that.
Mhm.
And I like to say that I kind of did a nice little mixture. I was influenced by them.
Awesome. Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
you make a good point. So be a change. I Googled you and I saw that you used to be like,
You did.
yes, I did. I wanted to know more about you before I talked to you.
Okay. I am Google. Yes.
Well, you are Googleable. And
I'm Google.
somewhere along there, it said that you were part of the UN Human Rights.
I have worked for the United Nations as an employee. I've received an award from them for being an artist for peace. And I've also had my own program that I've created in Haiti, and I built it for the schools, where I would surprise schools. Like, the kids would freak out because it's like, oh my God, Tifane came to the school. I would arrange with the principal and visit schools with maybe another Haitian artist that I know the kids loved, and we would promote nonviolence, and especially nonviolence towards kids, and of course domestic violence. So I did that all over the country, and it was one of them, probably, if there's something else aside from my music that I was most proud of, it was that. So as a humanitarian, I've always been writing for kids' rights, human rights. So yeah, you will see my name in some of these movements.
That's incredible. How would you say it's influenced your music?
Very much so, because there's also the expectation of people expecting me to sing about social issues and social changes. I'm a licensed sociologist. I graduated with my degree in sociology, and my concentration in sociology was criminal justice. So I definitely had a touch with reality, aside from just, love songs and sensuality and all that. I'm from Haiti. At the end of the day, there are a lot of social issues that I just had to sing about for those who didn't have a voice.
That's amazing. Would you say that because of it, you're gearing your music more towards social issues than like the average love song?
I try to keep a balance between both. Because I'm a woman, I love, I've had breakups, I've dated, I can't, my fan base kind of not depends, but it also expects that from me, since the first time I introduced myself to the world or to the public was with the love song. So I kind of always try to keep, there's a way to find the happy medium in there.
Gotcha. Then what's your favorite song you've released and why?
Wow, that's a tough question.
I'm sorry. I know they're all like your favorites.
It's like choosing one of your kids. Like, you want to say, I have a favorite, but don't tell your brother. But I know there's one that I really like to sing because of vibe. I get goosebumps singing it because I hear everybody singing it with me, and to see how much they know my songs. Well, that's for a few songs. Man, you put me in a spot. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I don't know, but I will say, until Untitled came, my most recent song, Pafensa, I've been comfortable listening to it as a consumer.
Okay.
So I went on my phone one day and I bought my song. I bought my song. I know I had it, and I'm like, wait, I can't find it. And I have an Android, so I went on Amazon and then I bought it. And then I started listening to my own song. I'm like, this is actually... And I was dancing to it, and that's something I wasn't able to do. I always criticize myself. Always. I'm very hard on myself. So I'm going to say recently, Pafemsa has been it for me. And then until Enoton came in, I'm like, hold on, Pafemsa. Hold on for a minute.
I hear that. Yeah, I talk to a lot of musicians who say, like, they can still barely listen to their own music without critiquing it. How long did it take you to like get to that point?
Yeah, it's not easy. I remember someone asked me, can you make out to your song? I'm like, nope. That's a total turn off. That's everything's gonna stop. Just nope. I can't.
I hear that.
I caught you off guard with
A
that.
little bit. I didn't see it coming, but hey, I'll roll with it.
You didn't see that one coming. Yeah, I can.
Well, when you have love songs, I mean, that's what happens, I guess.
Yeah, I can't do someone else's song, but anytime I hear me, I'm like, was I? I could have. Yeah, I'm gonna criticize myself.
No, I definitely understand that. I actually, even before talking to you, I was on the phone with a friend who's like, I was listening to myself last night and I can't stand it. I'm going to delete it. And so,
Yeah. So you see, you can relate.
goodness.
But it's a good thing to know that because I don't sing for me. I don't sing for me. So it's an amazing thing. I've had lives where people from India yesterday, Afghan, from Tunisia, and it's like they don't understand what I'm saying, but they love the song. So music has no barrier, and it's my biggest satisfaction that other people can enjoy what I do.
You mentioned Haiti. Have you been to other places? I know that's where you're from. Like, have you ventured to other countries to perform your music?
Yeah, I've performed in the other islands in the Caribbean, so Martinique, Guadeloupe. I've performed in Dominican Republic, which is next door. I've performed in Canada, different parts of Canada, different parts of the United States, so different states. I've performed in France, south of France, Belgium. I performed in Brussels. I performed in Serbia. So I've had a few. I've seen a few countries. Hawaii, Switzerland was a run through. I didn't really stay there, but I've seen a few countries. Yeah,
you're living my music dream. That's amazing.
it's well, I'm not talking about the hours at the airport. So your music dream has to take into account sleeping at the airport on your luggage.
I know this is a rough question, but I've talked to so many people who have mentioned everything they had lined up before COVID.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's a rough question. And I've had to let go. I'm like, well, bank account, just say bye, because a lot of them were postponed and then all of them were canceled. I had 2 months worth. So yeah, I'm not even gonna. I almost wanted to add them up financially, and then I'm like, it's best if I don't.
Yeah.
It's best if I don't, because I had Pafensa out and I was ready. I was gonna shoot a video that was flushed, and thank God Anutan was shot before. Anutan was shot pre-COVID, because now we're going to talk during COVID or post-COVID. This was pre-COVID. Back in the day when you didn't have a mask on your face and it was safe to breathe in public.
Right.
Yeah.
I know it's been really rough, but I have seen some musicians who have been able to make at least a little bit of good out of it through different creation of music and live streaming. What would you say has gotten you through it?
I have to say the first 3 months were not even coping. It was pure madness. It's like, oh my God, what do we do? And then it turned out that my manager is he's a very confident person in what he believes. And he believes in attracting, the good out of whatever situation. So he didn't go frantic like I did. It's a good thing. And that made me able to keep some kind of balance and to say, okay, so if he believes this is going to be done, so I have to go with it, because I don't want to just, disappoint, and I don't want to lose. I don't want to come out, losing from this. So we were like, we're going to push another song. We're ready for this song. Let's take advantage of the momentum. People need love song. People need a different thing that's going to take them out of, watching the news all day, or, just looking out the window, walking their dogs every day. So let's just put something out, because people have been releasing songs. And I've had 2 shows. I've had a live show at home. Of course, I joined that club of having a show from home. And I've also had a show that was pre-recorded for Toronto. and I sent it. And because I wasn't able to travel, it's a festival where I've been before, and they wanted me back. And the only way for me to be back was to perform from home.
God.
So we did that, and I know Toan, I'm just shocked at the response. And I guess people are really a lot in front of their computers a lot and phones. So it's working. It's working. I'm taking advantage of it. I'm not going to lie.
No, I think that's great. It's definitely a fantastic time to release music because no one's doing anything
Yeah.
and they want to hear something new.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Music and video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
And
So I'm glad we did it. We stuck with it, and then the release was pretty welcomed. So
that's amazing.
yeah, yeah.
I'm glad to hear it. And you said that your manager had kind of kept it together in the beginning there. And I know it like takes a kind of adjustment period though. But how would you say this has really pushed you to evolve not only your music but your social media presence?
Well, I've had to wear a lot more makeup than I've ever had before. That's the first thing because all these live shows, live performances for just, to please your fans, even if it's a cappella, you know, this artist and this artist, and it's starting to die down. I don't know if you noticed that. It's starting to die down. We had a lot of, I'm going to be live with so and so, like artists with artists, and it was one of the things that I've noticed, well, we're going to have to go and roll with the
Yeah.
punches. And my fans, whether they were in Haiti or in different countries, they expect my presence, and they're like, "Where are you?" And their fans are very demanding when it comes to their artists. You belong to them, and so I've been having to speak a lot of Creole and English at the same time, and
Wow.
I'm a bilingual interpreter, so it's been based on what Spotify showed me, it definitely showed me that it's needed.
Mm-hmm.
If they can't have you on stage, they need to at least have you on screen.
Yeah.
And that's better than anything. And it's comforting to a lot of people.
That's very true.
Yeah.
I hear you. I mean, I've been binging music myself, so I can't imagine anyone
Yeah.
else.
Yeah. Yeah. It's comforting to a lot of them. They were like, please, I received a message from a young man in Haiti. He said, please give us something before the end of the year because I've been listening to a lot of crap and I want something good. And I said, well, this is a lot of pressure. So I hope my thing is pretty good because if, coming from a fan, they have expectation whether you're dealing with COVID or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Going off of that, would you have a message to your fans, not only because of everything that's going on, but like from your soul of your music to them? One thing that you want them to take away from everything?
I do want them to know that anything they're about to hear, most of them was written before all this. And some of them may have been altered because I feel like anything I say has to make an impact. And they know me. I'm not the artist that releases like this and that because I always like whatever I do to be a boom and it lasts, and it has impact and it's a song that you can listen 15 years from now and it still sounds good. So I want my fans, my followers, even if they're followers and not fans yet, because they can be followers and not be fans, that it's going to be okay. We're going to pull through this if we're all make sure we stay safe. And whatever we think we can do to be sane at home or in our small environment, even if we go to work, just do that as long as you're not hurting anyone else.
Yeah.
But my biggest gift to all of them is my music. Listen to me. Come to my YouTube. Come to Spotify, look me up, listen to my song. I have nothing infuriating about my music. It's soothing or fun. It's sexy or it's, just good vibe, like a chill song. That's my job. Allow me to do this and enjoy what I produce to make it easier on you. And as an entertainer, I miss the just reaching out and touching fans or signing autographs or hugs, and I miss them as much as they miss me. So that's straight from my heart. I miss being on stage.
Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. I know everyone misses you too.
Yeah, yeah, I miss that. Tifane, this song. I just it's something. I feed off of it. So
Mhm.
I just want them to know, even if you're just getting to know me and you see me this with this interview right now, just know that, even if it's new to you, go listen to my song. It's therapeutic. Music is therapy to anyone. And don't let the language be a barrier.
Oh my gosh, so much so. Like I told you
Yeah.
before this, my French is not great, but I listen to your music and I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Elsie.
Anytime. Do you have any other songs that you're working on right now?
I do. So in Autumn, the video ends with just the two of us bumping into each other in Central Park.
Mhm.
And I'm getting a lot of feedback from my fans like, what happened after that? And I'm like, that was the point of the video ending like this. So I got a comment on a post today. What happened? We want to see them. Are they getting back, or they want to follow up? So I'm thinking my manager made me realize the song that we're working on after this, the other love song, almost sounds like a continuation. So we'll see. I'm not big into sequels, but we'll see. And I'm gonna leave that as a surprise. Maybe it will be the same man, maybe it won't. But I'm getting a lot of requests. A lot of people think we look good together in the video, so we'll see. I don't know. I'm just leaving that up in the air like
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna roll with that. That's fantastic.
that.
Oh,
I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know yet.
no problem. Would the next one still be in French too, or would that be like English or French Creole?
It's English and French, no Creole.
Ooh, okay.
It's English and French. So I am riding a horse. So I'm kind of satisfying, here and there on both sides.
Mhm.
So it's English and French for the next one.
All right. What's that like for you to alternate between like the different variations of language?
I'm comfortable with all three of four. Wait, I'm sorry, I said four because I do speak four, but I don't speak Spanish. So far I've only sing French and Creole, and English, but it's a bit fun. I have the ease to write in all three,
Mhm.
maybe French a little less than English and Creole, but I'm looking forward to the result and the impact it will have, and how receptive people will be to it or already are to it since Unoton is out now. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think so far the reception has been amazing. Your songs are nothing short of
Thank
incredible.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Working hard. List management is working hard, and I'm so glad music promotion is pushing me. And I know a lot of people, like followers, are like, "What's music promotion PR?" Or they repost my stories,
Mhm.
and it's like, "What? She's got these people behind her or something. What's going on?" So yeah, I'm very happy with how things are going. It's been a lot of hard work, and I'm not the only one. I have a team, so I'm really happy that they're happy, so they see where their work is going.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
that. Goodness. Is there anything that you're looking forward to coming up other than like a future song that would follow Unatom?
Well, I'm thinking my EP is, this is what Enoton is announcing. My
Mhm.
EP is pretty much, I would say, 95% done.
Ooh.
So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say for that.
No
I'm
hints?
looking forward to next year. I'm looking forward to next year. I'm not going to take 2021 laying down. No,
Oh, we're
we're
glad
going
to
to
hear
push
it.
through. We're going to push through. We're going to push through. Yeah.
That's awesome. As soon as you can tour again, is there a number one destination you're going to go to?
Yes. I think it's going to be Canada.
Why Canada?
I think I just left there last year. I lived 3 years there, and the how open they are to world music
Mhm.
is just mind blowing. And I would want to go there before I hit Europe because they're expecting me. They're asking me. A lot of people are asking me to come back. So I want to go ahead and crunch that thirst, and then and then hit Europe and the islands, and then also, of course, the US. I'm already here.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
I love it. But all right.
Big plan.
I think that's fantastic. And what are your social medias so we can find you on them?
I'm Tifane Haiti, so it's Tifane Haiti on Instagram, on Twitter, and Facebook.
Fantastic. What would you say is your
Yeah.
most active platform?
Right now, I would say it's a tie between Instagram and Facebook, but Instagram is rapid. It's like I've noticed that it's like every other week it's 1,000 more followers. So I think it's going faster than Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe it's how I post. I'm not sure, but I need to try to keep a balance. It's hard, all three of them, but I'm trying. I'm trying.
Social media is an experience. I hear you.
Yeah, I'm trying.
But that's fantastic. So definitely anyone who's watching this can reach you
Mhm.
anytime at Tifane Haiti.
Yes, yes,
Fantastic. Spelled like exactly how it sounds, right?
exactly.
Love it.
Haiti is Haiti.
Awesome. Okay, then Tifan, I very much look forward to speaking with you again, especially once your EP
Thank
comes out, because
you.
I so much want to hear more about it. I know you can't say a whole
Oh,
lot
you're
right
gonna
now.
love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna dance and you're gonna cry and you're gonna laugh and all of it is in there.
I'm feeling the emotions already.
All of it is in there. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank
It was
you.
my pleasure talking to you too,
Oh, it's been
Kelsey.
amazing.
I'm waiting for you guys, everybody watching this, okay?
Bye, Tifan.
Bye.